Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brent, aka Bakpak B, and welcome to Bakpak Studio.
Today was a day of firsts. We had our first snow of the season in New Jersey, and I got my first knives ever from a new brand that I've been dying to test out. And Amazon hooked me up just in time to have a little snowed-in knife review. The knife brand that I'm talking about is called Sencut Knives. They're a new budget brand from none other than the We Knife Company, which is why I'm excited to check these out. It seems that there was a brand restructuring of sorts, and moving forward, Sentcut will be We Knives' budget brand, Civivi will act as their mid-tier brand, while We Knives remains their higher-end brand. Today, we'll be looking at the first two models that Sencut has produced. The first one that we're checking out is called the Sencut Sidious. It's the smaller of the two. Let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. And the first thing that I notice is that there's no knife pouch included with the Sencut knives, whereas Civivi and We Knives come with a nice zippered pouch, but that makes sense with the price tag. And here you have it, the Sencut Sidious. And right off the bat, let's talk price. The Sidious is available for purchase directly through Amazon for $39.99. Let's talk specs. The Sidious has a blade length of 3.3 inches, a blade width of 0.75 inches, and a blade thickness of 0.125 inches. It has a handle length of 4.13 inches, a handle width of 0.875 inches, and a handle thickness of 0.38 inches, giving the Sidious an overall length of 7.43 inches. Weighing in at 2.49 ounces, the Sidious features 9CR18 MOV steel, a stonewash blade, a hollow grind, a drop point blade style, ball bearing pivot system, G10 handle scales with stainless steel liners, a liner lock, flow through design, and a deep carry pocket clip. My initial impressions of this piece are super positive. The tolerances are dialed in and the build quality is very good. I really like the simplicity of the design. It feels very minimal in a good way. The overall execution of this piece is right on par with what we've come to expect from We Knives. A cohesive knife that has great detent, great action, the lockup is good, there's no blade play, and the fit and finish is great. Let's move on to the next knife that we're looking at today. Knife number 2 is called the Sencut Action. It's the larger of the two. I got the version with the black coated blade, which I love the looks of. Again, no zipper pouch included with the Sencut knives, but that's okay at this price point. Speaking of price, the Action is an Amazon exclusive that you can purchase for $44.80, right under the $50 mark, which I think is a great price for what you're getting. Let's talk specs. The Action has a blade length of 3.36 inches, a blade width of 1.125 inches, and a blade thickness of 0.125 inches. The Action has a handle length of 4.53 inches, a handle width of 1 inch, and a handle thickness of 0.44 inches, giving the Action an overall length of 7.99 inches. Weighing in at 3.88 ounces, the Action features D2 steel, a black stonewash blade, a hollow grind, a clip point blade style, ball bearing pivot system, G10 handle scales with stainless liners, a liner lock, flow through design, and a deep carry pocket clip. And just like the Sidious, the Action is very impressive, and my initial impressions of this piece are very good. The tolerances feel dialed in, the blade is perfectly centered, the detent is very nice, and the action is super snappy. The blade deploys consistently, flying open and locking firm. There's zero blade play, and the overall fit and finish is superb. Okay, so now that we've had a look at both of these blades, I want to talk a bit about my impressions of Sencut as a brand based on these well-executed and considered offerings. I really like what We Knife Company is doing here. Civivi, in my opinion, has moved away from solely offering budget knives. Although Civivi has numerous budget models, a lot of their models are pushing towards the $100 mark now and have become pretty complex in terms of material execution. I definitely don't think of Civivi as an entry-level budget brand anymore. It has evolved into more of a mid-tier brand that is loved by knife enthusiasts, including myself. That's why I love this new brand, because thus far it seems that Sencut will focus on making simple and well-executed entry-level budget blades that will focus on the basics. And I hope that Sencut stays in this lane. We Knives as a company has already had a prolific presence in the knife game, but this latest restructuring of their portfolio adds a welcomed addition to the budget knife market, and I for one am jazzed about it. I highly recommend checking out Sencut. I put a link to where you can buy these knives in the description below. They're Amazon exclusives. And that's it for me, guys. Until next time, it's your boy Bakpak B, and I am out. Deuces.